serving both residential and commercial properties. The One Tom Plummer office is located at 509 South Beacon Highway, and their number is 928-267-3411.
And a big thank you to One Tom Plummer for sponsoring our KRIM Community Spotlight program. Good morning, Rim Country. Chris Higgins in the studio. It is Tuesday and another beautiful day out there in Rim Country. Here in Payson, I think they say the high is supposed to be 75 degrees, just like yesterday. Goodness, gorgeous, gorgeous weather. So if you get a chance, get out there, take a walk. Take a little walk around Green Valley Lake, enjoy the beautiful weather, and keep thoughts and prayers of rain or snow coming, because we need some moisture. It's great, this warm weather, but we definitely need some precipitation. So anyway, this morning on our Community Spotlight program, we're going to be talking about the Payson Teen Center and also CASA of Gila County. In the studio is Jeremy Simko from the Payson Teen Center. Good morning, Jeremy.
Good morning, Chris. Good morning, Payson.
And with CASA of Gila County, Mariah Lantz. Good morning, Mariah.
Good morning.
So you guys do kind of work together. I know you're both Gila County programs or under Gila County, but working with youth, with CASA, and then also obviously the Payson Teen Center. You guys are collaborating, doing some stuff together, which is cool to see, and it's great to see the Payson Teen Center, some activity there, and the different programs, and the resources you have available for our teens in the community. So that's very cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so
Yes.
what are some of the upcoming events or programs that you have coming up here, Jeremy?
All right, so upcoming this week on Thursday, which is primarily our most well-attended day at the Teen Center, an awesome day. So we have Mental Health Matters coming in. Ponderosa Family Care Mental Health is giving a light presentation, bringing in a snack, just bringing in some information for us. We got Fixing It with Jeff that day as well. That's a weekly project we have. The teens can come in. We have Jeff, a colleague there over at the Teen Center. You know, sometimes we will refurbish a wood rolling cabinet. Currently we're working on a bunny hutch. Something to get the teens involved, get them sanding, measuring, painting, screwing things, you know, taking them apart. At the end of this week, we have an awesome thing going on. First of all, we're celebrating our second potluck. So we started the potluck last month. This coming Friday, from 4 to 6 p.m., we're having our second potluck buy-in for teens. What makes this so special is our first potluck was a success, so we're able to do it again. And then we're going to celebrate a new position. We have a teen lead, a position called the teen lead, right? So we have a teen who's been coming in. His name is Robert, awesome guy. He's supportive of those around, he's helpful. So he's in a position to now, he can help educate some of the teens on some of the musical equipment or some of the other things that go on there. He has certain access, early access in the day if he wants to make some music or something. He's a trusted individual. On top of much more, we're going to celebrate that this coming Friday. It's gonna be a good deal. Cool. Next month, we're working on rolling out the calendar, but we're gonna be doing some tie-dye here in a few weeks. We're gonna be starting a drywall project with Jeff, or possibly myself, I'm not sure, but we're just getting all kinds of things going on. Employment services, right? We've had Sarah with Arizona at Work come in a couple times, bringing her VR headsets. Am I rambling? We good?
No.
Okay, all right. March 21st at 4:30 p.m. We have Arizona at Work coming back in. They're going to do mock job interviews. So just to kind of break that barrier, you know, what is it like to be in an interview? You know, what to do, what not to do, things like that.
That's cool. And real quick, the Payson Teen Center. So first, location. So for those that don't know where the Payson Teen Center is, where are you guys located?
Our address is 112 West Cedar Lane.
Nice.
Payson, Arizona. We are otherwise known as right next door to St. Vincent de Paul Thrift Store.
Okay.
We're also we're part of Gila County Probation, the building, right? So behind Gila County Probation is the Payson Teen Center. Gila County Probation created the Teen Center. with the Board of Supervisors approval, consent, blessings, hard work, blood, sweat, tears. And that's why we're situated where we are today.
Cool, and then have a cat watching on our Facebook live video, and she asks, what are you bringing for food this Friday?
Hey, that's a really good question, Kat.
Yeah, that's important.
I happen to have the master potluck sign-up sheet right here.
Okay, so what do we got so far?
Nick is gonna be rolling back in with his 5-cheese mac and cheese. Robert, our teen center lead, who we're gonna congratulate this Friday, he's bringing in chicken Alfredo with broccoli.
Oh.
We got some chips coming in, drinks, couple cakes, crab salad, cucumber salad, and Pizza Hut.
Some pizza.
So far,
Pizza Hut.
so far.
Nice.
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
That's
So
that's
there you go.
good.
Very good question, Kat. That's very important. How about the food? What kind of food? And while you were talking about that, so making tie-dyes. That's a pretty cool. Mariah, you like tie-dyes?
I do. It's
Yeah,
so
you-
much fun.
Yeah, I figured you for a tie-dye person. So
Yes.
me as well. I love the tie-dye. So, and it's cool to see them coming back a little bit, you know, and people wearing tie-dyes. They're fun, they're colorful.
Yeah.
It's really cool. And then to learn how to make them, having the teens make them. So, ages. Now, it's the Payson Teen Center. So what ages is the Teen Center open to?
If there is a teen behind the number, they are welcome, 13 to 19 years old.
Okay.
They are welcome.
So 19, okay.
Yep,
Great.
up to 19, up until the day before their 20th birthday.
Okay.
Every teen is welcome. If you're here in Gila County, if you are here visiting your grandparents, you can come visit. Come say hi. You are welcome at the Teen Center. We're open. We're very welcoming to all. And 13 to 19, we can't budge on that. We can't budge on that. We've tried.
Gotcha,
That's
yeah.
where we stand. That's where we stand.
Yeah, and now Payson Teen Center, you can follow the Teen Center on Facebook. If you go on Facebook, you'll see the logo there, Community Teen Center, and Payson Teen Center is the Facebook page. And it has information about all these events, what's happening at the Teen Center, pictures, and you have quite a bit of equipment in there, sound,
Yes,
for
yeah.
music, computers, gaming, all of it, right?
All of it. I don't even know what it does. But we have so much recording studio
Yeah.
equipment.
Yeah.
That's where Jeff comes in, that's where Robert comes in, people who are knowledgeable.
Yeah.
I'm the Teen Center coordinator. I do not know much about the music at this point. But there's so much,
Yeah.
much. We have a recording sound booth, which we're just in the process of transferring to a larger room. Because we've had more and more teens using our smaller recording studio. When you get 3 to 4 teens in there, it can become a little cramped.
Gotcha.
So we're getting it into a bigger building. We've recently moved some stuff around our stage to where that has expanded it. If you don't like music, if you're not into music, we have Xboxes, we have pool, we have air hockey, we have computers. All 7 of our desktop computers are usually occupied, with teens playing Roblox. And it's more often than not, that's where they are. And as long as they're keeping their food and drinks, which we provide through our donations and our budget, as long as they're keeping their snacks and drinks on their side of the line, we're all well.
There you
We're all
go.
well.
So Mariah, with CASA, what is your relationship with the Teen Center? I'd imagine it's just a community resource that children in the CASA program, you can kind of point them towards?
Correct. Part of our CASA role is finding those resources within the community where the child is currently residing. So having the Teen Center here is great for our teens. I will tell you, we got to end our day on Friday with a therapy dog in the Teen Center. So
Oh, nice.
we had somebody with Canine Companions. Chris brought her
Chris
therapy
Gerard?
dog. Yes.
Oh, yeah, Chris's dogs.
She brought Naresh in, and so we
Naresh,
got to cuddle with
yeah.
the dog the last 15 minutes of our day. It's a great way to start the weekend. Jeremy always comes through and he's like, we've got root beer floats, we have popcorn,
Oh, yeah.
we have all kinds of stuff. There's always something fun going on over there. So Right now, we're actually temporarily located at Payson Probation because the Payson Courthouse is going through a remodel.
Okay.
So we've had a chance to kind of build that relationship and do some more things together and work on that. We were able to get one of our teens connected with Grad Solutions through the Teen Center to help them get graduated on time.
Okay, nice. So yes, that's right, because the courthouse going through a remodel right now.
Yes.
So the actual court's located in the building there on Tonto and Longhorn.
That's the Justice Court,
the
and
Justice-
the Superior Court is
Okay.
in the Board of Supervisor building next to the post office in the new building.
Okay, and
Yeah,
then
we ended up having to split.
and there's some other facilities or other roles that are in that building on Tonto and Longhorn as well?
Yeah, the county attorney's
County
office,
attorney's, okay.
Department of Child Safety is currently there, and then
Okay.
the Justice Court.
Wow, okay, so you guys kind of went a few different places.
We
you know,
did.
to
We
make it
did.
work.
Yes.
Hey, there we go. No, so that's great, and like you said, it has provided, it sounds like, this opportunity to get a little closer with the teen center, to understand or see firsthand programs that are being offered, and it's easy then to point or direct your CASA children or teens
Yeah.
into, I should say teens, not children, but teens, into the teen center to say, hey, check this out. Hey,
Yeah.
you know
And
what?
being able to see and know what's going on there
Mhm.
makes it a lot easier for us and our advocates then to talk to the families about it and explain the benefit of it. Like when the weather's nice, there's a lot of times at 5 o'clock when all of us are getting ready to leave, we walk out in the parking lot and there's like a dozen boys out there playing tag
Nice.
and having fun in the weather and enjoying the outdoors. So
Mhm.
they do a lot of different things, not just sit behind the computer, which is impressive.
That's true, and one of the outdoor activities, I think it's getting close to that time of the year, but the garden. You guys did a garden last year. Ooh, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Ooh, ooh.
Yes, we did. Courtesy of Arizona Health Zone.
Yeah,
Laura
yeah.
over at Gila County Health over there.
Oh, right across the street.
Yeah. So last year, I was fairly new to the teen center.
Yeah,
Before I knew it, we had this garden.
yeah.
It was a quick thing. It happened super quick. It was a lot, and staff mainly took care of it.
Yeah.
And it was a lot. It was a huge garden, awesome. And I was hoping to be more prepared. We have a compost pile going.
Okay.
Our garden is pretty much ready to roll. But the way that this weather's been, I'm wondering if we should get some seeds in the ground soon.
Yeah.
We got that garden. We need to do a few improvements this year, but primarily, and this is gonna fall on our teen center lead.
Uh-huh.
He's gonna be tasked with coming up with some volunteers that wanna get their hands dirty in our garden.
Yeah. You know who'd be great people to contact, and that is Plant Fair Nursery. Glenn, Linda McCombs, or Rob, you know, and Lisa down there, but they've been involved, you know, with a lot of different organizations, Northern Gila County Fair, and other groups, the community garden, so there's the Star Valley Community Garden, excuse me, that they've been very supportive of, and they do a great job at like giving instruction, helping out, you know, with different organizations and gardening. So that might be something, you know,
Yeah.
that reach out to them and say, hey, could you maybe help out a little bit here? Because what's frustrating, and it's like when, you know, you're like, all right, we got a garden and we got the compost, we got all of this, but then you don't plant at the right time, or you're not watering enough, or watering too much, or too much sun, not enough sun, or whatever.
That last freeze.
Yeah, and then the freeze, and then the freeze comes, and you're like, oh great, all of our work
Yeah.
down the drain.
Yep.
Yeah, so they would be good ones to maybe talk to. So hey, if you're just tuning in or just started watching our Facebook Live, talking to Jeremy Simko with the Payson Teen Center and Mariah Lantz with CASA of Gila County. So CASA, you are always looking for volunteers for CASA, not, what are they, volunteer? Advocates, that's it. I couldn't get coordinator out of my head. Advocates. Tell us a little bit about the role of a CASA volunteer advocate.
Yeah, so our advocates meet with the children that they're appointed to. They get appointed to a case. It could be one child, it could be a sibling group. Some of our more experienced CASAs may take more than one case at a time. The judge is the one who makes that appointment. Once they have the case, they go out and they meet with the child and everybody involved with the child. So wherever they're living, whoever's taking care of them, biological parents if they're not at home at the time, teachers, counselors, the Department of Child Safety, attorneys, medical doctors, everybody. Through all of that research that they do, they're then able to make a report for the court that goes to the judge that shows them their assessment, what's currently going on with the child and their family, write up their concerns for the family to meet whatever the current goal is that's set by the court, and then make recommendations to the judge.
So that might sound like a lot to,
Yeah.
to people listening or watching, but the training or all the information that is required or that needs to be provided to people that want to be an advocate, that's all provided by CASA, correct?
Correct. We provide all of our trainings for free. There's no cost to anybody who wants to volunteer for the trainings. We provide 30 hours of pre-service training. So it's 15 hours of individual work and 15 hours of classroom work. That gives them the really good basis and understanding of dependency in the CASA role. And then after that, we provide ongoing support on a consistent basis. We provide county-specific trainings, statewide trainings. Sometimes they're national trainings. It just depends on what's going on.
I think something you said there is very important, ongoing support. So it isn't a case where somebody volunteers to be a volunteer advocate and you guys are like, okay, here's your training, it's all done, there you go get them. And they're on their own. No, not at all.
No. There are 2 full-time coordinators and 1 support staff in Gila County. I am here in Payson, and then Emily is located in Globe. So we were there to be in person. So we go to all of the meetings with them. We work with them on writing the court reports. We're there to answer their questions. When they're trying to find a resource, like this person doesn't know what to do with this 14-year-old after school on Wednesdays, we connect them up.
Payson Teen Center. That was, thank you, that was a good one. There you go. I know what to do.
So it's a big part of our role is helping the child have normalcy while going through the hardest part of their life. Making sure that the caregivers have what they need support-wise, whether that's financial or somebody to talk to, stepping in with the teen center or something like that to help out with some respite for them, because we don't want these kids moving more than they have to. Because if they have to move, they probably have to change schools, and then they lose every little bit of what they were holding on to. And that's not a position that we like to see our kids placed in, so we fight really hard to try and prevent that from happening.
So Jeremy, in the teen center, you see teenagers in the community from all different walks of life. I mean, you see some that might be part of the CASA program, but then you also, I remember you talking about teams, like the different high school teams that they've come into the facility and have used the facility to have a team party or just like a team bonding get together.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And that's cool.
Yeah, we welcome it. If we can be of service to the community for our teens, we allow special situations during admin hours instead of teen hours. Come on down. If we can help out any teen, any organization supporting teens, we have meeting space. We've had some awesome potlucks there with the Payson High School baseball team. We've had some limited English groups in there as well. They've had a blast. And if we can be of service, we try to be.
There you go. So what is the best way for people to get in contact with you? Message through Facebook, come down to the facility itself, a phone number? Do you guys have a phone number down there?
What I found to be, what works best for Jeremy here, which fluctuates for you guys, so I'll throw out a couple options. The best reach me via text or call is my cell number, 928-961-5407. My email is jsimko@courts.az.gov. I know that was really fast, which leads me to our Payson Teen Center Facebook page. All my info is up there. We have a website link, which is in the process of being built.
Gotcha.
So
Coming soon.
don't judge. And that's the best way. Otherwise, you are welcome to come by 112 West Cedar Lane, talk to me. I prefer a heads up if it's during Teen Center hours. We don't like a lot of adults hanging out when it's Teen Center hours. But if you like a tour, I prefer that, schedule it in advance.
Okay, and Teen Center hours, what are those hours?
So currently, our current hours, Wednesday 3 to 5:30 p.m., Thursday 3 to 7 p.m., Friday 3 to 7, and Saturday 2 to 7. Those are our current hours. We don't plan on changing them anytime soon. But if there's a huge influx on Wednesday nights, then we can stay open later.
Gotcha.
Right now, we're just kind of filling that need. Where we're needed, we're open for. And like I said, we have administrative hours that I'm there, usually Tuesday through Friday. And we got our late night hours when I'm there with the teens. I'm usually answering my phone if anyone wants to reach out.
Right, there we go. And again, for those that missed the beginning of the program, later this week, what are the things that are happening at the Teen Center this week?
We got a presentation on mental health matters, light presentation, maybe some warning signs, what to do if you see this. It's okay to not feel okay sometimes.
Yeah.
We're putting together a bunny hutch with old Jeff over at the Teen Center. We have a potluck this Friday from 4 to 6 p.m. That's going to be also in celebration of our inductee, Mr. Robert, into our Teen Center lead position. Next month, we have some employment stuff going on. We got another potluck going on. The therapy dog is coming in again. I'm not sure if it's going to be Riff or Naresh.
Naresh.
Yeah.
I'm not sure which one, but that's going to be an ongoing thing, which is awesome for the dogs as well as the teens, as well as the adults.
And Riff is the puppy.
Yes.
Riff is the little one. And I'm looking at pictures. So on the Payson Teen Center Facebook page, you can see Chris Gerard and Naresh. And Riff, oh my gosh, they brought Riff, and there was another puppy that was in training, I think a black lab, and brought him to a council meeting. Oh my gosh, and these puppies, and you're like, okay.
They are welcome back anytime.
Yeah, I know. Let's just end the meeting and pet the puppies.
Yeah.
Play with the puppies, hang out. That's more enjoyable for sure. So yeah, and you can see the smiles on the teens' faces that were there and petting Naresh. And Naresh just lay in with some of the teenagers there. Great time. So that's the companion. What is that? Companion dogs?
Canine Companion.
Canine Companion. Is that a program that CASA Gila County works with as well?
We can. So it is available if we have children. Some children don't benefit from talk therapy, and animal therapy is more appropriate. They may feel more connected to animals, so we use Duker Ranch sometimes with the horses, and then we also use canine companions, and then there's Love on a Leash. That is also around for therapy dogs. Chris Gerard is also a CASA, so we have a direct connection there if we need a therapy dog.
No, that's great. Chris is awesome. She is awesome also at Payson Parks and Rec. So, and boy, that's going to be here before we know it. Instead of Gone to the Dogs, I think Pups in the Pines.
Pups in the Pines.
Pups in the Pines is what they're calling it this year, and that should be a great event as well. So anything else? Volunteers we talked about, and you went over what a volunteer advocate looks like, the role. Approximately how many hours does someone need to devote to that position?
The hours vary, but they generally go between 10 and 15 hours a month, and that's spread out throughout the month. Most of the meetings that we do have that involve the children and other people are anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour long at a time. Majority of those hours are very flexible, so the volunteer can work it around school or children or work, whatever their schedule is. There's a few things that are not flexible, like court hearings. Those are pretty set in stone. We are still in need of 23 adults to come forward to say that they're willing to be that voice for our children. We have 6 applicants right now that are getting ready to finalize up their CASA Academy this week and get sworn in next week. Yeah.
Oh, that is great.
Yeah.
That is really wonderful.
Yeah.
So what does that bring your number to, or how many advocates will you have then?
At that time, we will have, let me think about this. I didn't pre-count that part.
You
We
didn't
will
expect
have
nothing.
34 volunteers.
34, and that's for
Yes.
all of Gila County?
That is for all of Gila County.
Wow.
Yeah. That'll bring us up to about 26 or 27 here in Payson alone.
Wow.
But unfortunately, our greatest need is
It's
out of
inside.
Globe.
Wow.
So fortunately, we're very lucky to have some advocates here in Payson who have taken on Globe cases.
Okay.
So they will travel to Globe, or a lot of the kids are still in Mesa or Phoenix, whether they're from Globe or Payson, they travel down to the valley to go see them if they're down there.
Okay. And how many you still need more? I forget the number. but
23.
You need 23 more, so you're looking
Yeah.
at like 57, around there, 58
Yes.
for all of
Yeah.
Gila County.
Yep, our
Gotcha.
goal is to have an advocate for every child involved with the dependency case system.
Wow, there we go. So how do people contact you?
Yeah, they can call me at 928-474-7145,
Mhm.
or they can go to our website, which is www.casaofgilacounty.org.
Okay. And looking at the website right now, and it has all the information about CASA, applying, also a Facebook page.
We do have Facebook, Instagram, and we are on LinkedIn.
Nice, and yeah, I saw Judge Wright kind of certifying, is there, I guess he certifies a CASA advocate when they complete their training?
Correct. We have a swearing-in ceremony where
Okay.
they do an oath of office, swearing to abide by the requirements of the program and to work with the court and be the eyes and ears for the judge out in the community for the kids.
Wow, oh, that is great. Well, anything else either of you would like to share? We have just a minute or two left. Is there anything else to get out there? Yes.
I can ramble for a little bit. One of the barriers that we've had is getting a teen in there, getting them an application for them to take home to their parents and bring back, or guardians.
Okay.
At the PaysonTeenCenter.com website that is currently under construction, a person can join online. As simple as that. Parents, guardians can fill out an application for their teen, PaysonTeenCenter.com. Done.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
there we go. That's all I got.
Yeah, no, and so the application is needed for a teen
Correct.
to
We-
be a member.
Correct, there is no charge. We just ask contact information for emergencies, photo release if we take pictures, allergy info, that's
Yeah,
it. We
all
just want to
those.
make sure we're being safe. It's pretty simple.
There you go,
Awesome.
nice. And Mariah?
The only thing I want to remind everybody is you do not have to have any kind of prior experience or come from a specific background to apply to be a CASA volunteer. We will train you and give you all the support that you need.
Hey, great.
Awesome.
Well, thank you both for coming on this morning.
Thank you.
And thank you
Chris.
for all that you do for the teens and also the children in our community. You guys are there for them when they really need someone, and that's important. So thank you. And thank you for everyone that works with you and helps out, and the volunteer advocates. A big thank you to them because they are such an important part of your program.
Yes.
So, all right, thank you everyone for listening and watching this morning. And again, thank you to One Time Plumber for sponsoring our KRIM Community Spotlight program. Time to get back to the music with The Doors, Billy Squier, Rolling Stones, and more. But first, let's get a quick update from the National Weather Service. And you guys have a beautiful rest of your day.
With this morning's KRIM weather
Yeah.
forecast, and surrounding areas.
See you guys.